The tribe of Jesus all the way to Afghanistan and Kashmir.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, so what they're saying is Palestinian people, their DNA is very close to the people who are in Kashmir and some tribes in Afghanistan. Jesus was not dead on the cross. After 3 days and resurrection, he migrated and he went to Kashmir and he died there as a human. So yeah, check it out.
I'm not sure if it's reliable or not, but I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
will
yeah.
check it out, and I will record myself talking about
Yeah.
the things that I've learned. And I did exactly what I said. So I couldn't find the exact same thing that he was talking about, but I find some very similar things. The first thing that I've realized is that those are not actually studies. Those are some interesting theories that people has come up with. But this one specifically is a bit different because it claims that DNAs are similar. That's why Jesus supposedly has traveled all the way through Afghanistan and Kashmir, and he actually shared his genetics with people there, if you know what I mean. Supported by some evidence, but they totally ignored all the evidence that goes against them. This theory actually lacks one necessary evidence, which is Jesus's DNA. Because the tomb is empty. So therefore, if you don't have Jesus's DNA, it's impossible for anyone to say that my DNA tracks back to Jesus. And then the other thing is that in the Gospels, we can read that Jesus was never married. Jesus never had no kids. And if the reason that you say this is because you can find similar DNAs between people from Palestine, and you can see that they share DNA with some tribes in Kashmir and some tribes in Afghanistan, that doesn't mean that Jesus went there. Like, for example, you can see that Greeks and Italians share DNA, but that doesn't mean that Alexander the Great traveled in Rome and shared his DNA. So I would argue that just because you can see similar DNA, that doesn't mean that Jesus went there and shared his genetics. Like, you have a lot of evidence against that theory and not enough evidence to support that theory.